What's up, players, and welcome back to Dead Space the Second. Okay, that joke's not really funny anymore, so I'm gonna stop saying it. But hey, how you guys doing? Tomorrow's the 4th of July. You guys gonna blow anything up? Well, if your answer is no, then at least go to the fireworks display. That's like my highlight of the year, because I'm a pyromaniac. I love fire, explosions, and of course, fire.
Isaac, over here. Looks like the mechanic was dragged away before he could finish fixing this.
Strauss is dead, Ellie.
Well, I'm not sorry about that. So what happens now? I thought you needed Strauss to destroy the marker.
Strauss couldn't lead us to the marker. He was running away from his guild.
What about you?
I'm not running anymore. I know what I have to do. Well, this drill's a stroke of good luck, finally. Why don't you get up to the cab to try to get it started? I'll look for the other power cell.
All right. Let's see what I can do from up here.
Alright, finding a battery, that shouldn't be too hard, right guys? But before we do anything, let's go and get these boxes open. You know, it's kind of funny. I can understand that Isaac's in a hurry and whatever, but does he really have to smash all of his boxes open? I mean, I'm sure there's a lid. They can't be totally what is the word? Inconclusive? Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. You guys know what I mean. It's not not inconclusive. But moving on. There's a bunch of mines on the floor. If you want to save ammo, since they are indeed on the floor, just throw a random object at them. Inaccessible, that's the word, inaccessible. Glad I thought that one up. You know, it's funny, every time I try to record, I cannot speak. So let's play curse, I'm telling you guys. But don't you guys worry, there are ways around it. For example.
Hey, what did you do? I just lost the control holograms.
Yeah, the circuit junction just shorted out. I'll have to find another one.
Well, it's standard. There should be another one around here somewhere.
I'll look. Any luck up there?
Well, no. Not now.
Right.
Passive aggressiveness? What is this? Modern times? I guess some things never change. Am I right, guys? Am I right? You guys can't see it, but I'm nudging you. You know, like with my elbow. I'm just joking. Not all girls are like that. Just most of them, unfortunately. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I get slapped. But let's take our peaceful little tram ride. Maybe I should put in some music, yeah? Probably not. You guys can probably tell, but I am still pretty tired. I'm just getting used to my sleep schedule again. And, well, it's only been a day. Well, second day. Overslept again yesterday, so I guess technically it's the first day. Yeah, I'm probably not making a lot of sense, am I? But let's just get back to the game and put this thing in our pants.
Found it.
Great. I think I've hot-wired the system to bypass the nav cards. Thank God.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Ellie. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna stay away from religious jokes, at least for now. Some people get really offended. I mean, I'm not a religious man myself, and you know what? I'm not even gonna touch that. How do I keep getting off the topic? You guys are distracting me, aren't you? Well, yeah, anyways, once we picked up our circuit board, which looks a lot like a motherboard, we're gonna go and take that back to the big old drill thingy over here and be on our merry way. But not before we get assaulted. Wait, oh, that's later. Never mind. Why don't you guys just ignore that? I mean, I didn't say anything. What are you talking about?
It doesn't recognize the new junction.
I think I've got it from up here.
Maybe you just rewired from down here.
What? I didn't hear you.
Nothing. Nothing.
Alright, Isaac, let's bust out the hacking skills. It'll be just like hot wiring a car. Well, actually not really. Hot wiring a car is really hard, especially on today's cars. I mean, back in the day, you couldn't really, like how they do it in movies. Wait, 1 second.
I did it. I got it started. There, there's a lift on the other side. I'll turn around. You can get on.
Thanks.
The voice actor in Ellie, not so great. I think she was Southern in that last clip. But what was I talking about? Hot wiring cars? In most movies, whenever they hot wire a car, the person just goes into the steering wheel and makes a few switches of the wire, and they are basically able to start the car. But no, Hollywood has lied to us yet again, because more than likely you're gonna have to pop the hood and make a few connections there. But don't ask me how I know that. I'm just full of random facts. Not that I've never stolen a car or anything. Not that I've never. Double negative. Feel free to interpret that however you like. But yeah, modern cars, they have kill switches for people trying to hotwire cars, and it doesn't really work out. Especially if you don't have the key. Wait 1 second, I thought I saw a spider. I'll be right back. Okay, false alarm, I think. It sucks. One time I actually did get a spider crawl across my keyboard while I was recording. And you know, being the dedicated Let's Player that I am, I just knuckle through it. It's not that I'm arachnophobic, that is the proper term. I'm scared of spiders. It's just something about them. I don't know what it is. But here's the thing, most spiders aren't really that dangerous, to use a general term. I did take an entomology class this summer, no, spring. But yeah, entomology is of course the study of insects. Well, arthropods if you want to be technical. But yeah, it turns out that most spiders are relatively harmless. Now, I'm not saying go around and play with the spiders in your house, but there are two that you have to watch out for. The most famous is probably the black widow. You know, the mostly black spider. They're pretty small, about the size of a quarter, more or less. But they have a red hourglass on their back. Well, at least most have red markings. I mean, some cases they're completely black. But the point is that their bites are pretty dangerous, not really lethal, unless you're allergic. Okay, I realize I'm going way off topic now, but the other spider you want to look out for, well, at least in North America, is the brown recluse. It's a pretty small brown spider, most commonly about ½ an inch, but the way you recognize it is because it has a violin-ish on its cephalothorax. That's the main body, like the thing that all the legs come out from. If you're curious what its venom does, it's something called necrosis. Not very fun. Basically, the skin dies prematurely around your body, and yeah, it doesn't look very nice either. But let me get back to the game. I'm gonna try not to go off the topic this time. We're just checking out all the locale, making sure we haven't missed anything. I think if you touch the drills you'll die, so you make sure to keep your distance, just in case. There might be an invisible wall, but don't count on it. This is dead space after all.
Okay, I'm on.
Alrighty, let's see what this beast can do.
Okay, you ready for this, guys? We're coming up to what is one of the, probably in my opinion at least, the hardest moments of the game. We're gonna fight so many necromorphs, just you guys wait and see.
These bastards are everywhere!
Well, let's get to work. Alright, enough of that. I just wanted to switch from story time to kill time. Let's see if I can't do this in one take. Okay, you're gonna be noticing that I'm gonna use my Ripper a lot. Not really because I want to, but because I have to. Now you're probably saying, well, why not buy some ammo at the store? Well, I usually buy over 100 rounds, no kidding. They all go away.
The mines are swarming with these things!
Yeah, tell me about it. Anyways, if we look to our right, we're gonna see some red canisters, and you know what that means, don't you?
If there's this many down here, how many do we think are above us?
Really, Ellie? This isn't the time for small talk. But to answer your question, I'm gonna say 42. I think there are 42 above us. Ooh, got some free ammo from the drill. He's impressed with my skills. Now, I'm sorry to say it, but this is the best I'm gonna do. Like, these little fights right here. I totally missed all of these shots. What a freaking noobosaurus. I mean, I do live through it to give the ending away. But barely. I mean, just look at this. Pitiful. I missed at least 4 of those shots. I was pretty tempted to redo this episode, but so sleepy. So not gonna happen.
Hang on! We're coming up on more of that stuff! Sorry!
Now luckily, these guys do drop a bunch of med packs. I don't really know if it senses how much health you have. Probably more like something along the lines of how many hits you've taken. But I'm too lazy to look it up right now. However, changing the topic, looking at the bright side for once, we're not gonna get any leapers during this fight, which is definitely a good thing. Now watch this next part. One thing you guys will probably notice is that whenever I get nervous or worried, I tend to shoot really fast.
You okay out there?
Oh yeah, good time.
But yeah, rather than line up my shots carefully aiming, I go into machine gun mode. I guess that partially explains why I'm so low on ammo all the time. But as you notice here, you're gonna see that we're gonna get ambushed from all fronts. The sky, the ground, yes, even tanks. Just you wait and see. And of course, as a last resort, you can always melee. Now you guys notice this drill up here? I believe you can use it to your advantage, like pushing enemies into it, but you need the right gun.
They're climbing up the sides!
I'll try and keep them off. You just steer clear of those walls.
Well, at least we haven't had any advanced necromorphs, right? Man, I'm getting butchered at this point. You remember all those med packs that dropped? Yeah, I'd be dead if I didn't have them. Now, I make the silly mistake of ignoring these guys, trying to shoot them with the Ripper of all things. But just keep in mind, it's because I didn't have any ammo for my favorite gun. I'm gonna have to buy like 200 rounds next time, I'm serious. That's how much ammo you need in this game. Well, at least if you play the way I play. Not very well. But anyways, is that it? Any more necromorphs? Can Mr. Necromorph come out and play? Let's stop on these bodies just to make sure we haven't forgotten any loot, any swag. I love that word, swag. Come on, Necromorphs, I'm waiting for you. Might as well check my inventory while I'm at it. I can make sure I'm reloaded and stuff. Let me just blindly look at that. No, nothing? Well, I guess we're good. Well, there you go, guys. The mining level. That was much easier than I thought it'd be. Unless, of course, we get ambushed in 3, 2, 1. Anything? Hey, I guess we're in the green.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop, stop!
Looks like we reached the foundation pylons of the government sector.
So how do we get in there?
Straight ahead. We do have a giant drill.
You know I'm right on top of this thing, right?
Ellie. 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 Holy crap, that hurt.
Well, we can compare bruises later. But at least we made it, right? And this is most definitely government sector. And I'm guessing that marker of yours is behind that huge door over there.
Well, we better move fast. Those things are gonna find a way up the hole we drilled. There's gotta be an elevator or something connecting these floors. I'm gonna try to make my way to you.
Alright, I'll meet you halfway.
Well, that was, something. So, hey, sorry about the sleepy commentary. It's either this or not have an episode. Well, I guess option 3 is to have a non-commentary episode, but that would be copyright infringement. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.
I think I've got it from up here.
Maybe just rewired from down here.
What? I didn't hear you.
Nothing.